Cosmofleet, D-Time has been located. Prepare for engagement.
Hey guys, welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the DeeTimeLove show. You join me today for a very interesting video. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the new Atowak Cosmofleet watch. Something a little bit different today, not your usual video. Let's go for a night cruise showcasing the loom of this bad boy as we head down to the studio to do the full unveiling and full on review. Enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to the studio. I hope you enjoyed the intro and the night cruise highlighting the loom of this timepiece. Well, we have a lot to talk about. Atowak's new creation is their best watch to date. They have stepped things up once again. It's bloody scary. It's great to see the evolution of the brand, the quality, the design, the use of exotic material make this watch a must-have watch for the enthusiasts seeking, say for example, an AP Star Wheel or Atowak UR100V, but don't want to break the bank because those watches go into the hundreds of thousands of pound mark for 2024. This is not to say this watch is cheap, but far more affordable for sure. You do save yourself a lot of change looking at an Atowak rather than those expensive Swiss alternatives. But the work that's gone into this is immense. Let's discuss the Wandering Hours display is without question arguably the most distinctive in all of watchmaking, totally altering how we read the time from a watch. Traditionally functioned by presenting the hours on rotating discs, the pass along a 16-minute scale to display the current time. However, let's indulge deeper into the dark space. Let's look at Atowak's new creation in the Cosmofleet Vectorial Orbit Wandering Hours. Before we discuss my first impressions, let's go through the specification of this bad boy, this timepiece. As the name implies, the Cosmofleet, this watch is heavily inspired by the sci-fi notion of the fleets of space vessels, spaceships traveling through the star-filled void of the cosmos. Yes, I'm a geek. I love, for example, the Predator franchise. I love, one of my favorite films is Predator. I know, very sad. Get to the chopper! Anyway, that's a very poor Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. But you know what I'm getting at. I love when the Predator, when that alien looks at his wrist and you got all those gadgets. I just would see the Predator wearing this type of timepiece. But anyway, let's get back into the specifications of this timepiece. Now, the case measures at 39mm by 46.5mm in a dark grey colour. And that's because of the grade 5 titanium. It's highly faceted shape, really creates an industrial aesthetic look. Just looks like it's engineered for strength, robust. It's ready to go to war. It's extremely light as well. Now, that industrial vibe is further emphasized by the exposed screws and the unique shape of the sapphire crystal glass that highlights that actual hour arm complication, which is very, very cool indeed. Now, at the same time as the three modules rotate around the dial, they rotate around their own point at the same rate in the opposite direction, thanks to the planetary gearing, meaning they are held in the same orientation regardless of their relative position on the dial. The impact of this is that while the case is reminiscent of a spaceship, the display seen through the sapphire crystal is as if you're spectating a Cosmofleet. It's like you're spectating the movement traveling through space, which is visualized in the intro that I did, really giving it a dramatic cinematic feel. This watch is very much an experience to behold. Going on and building on the visual idea that Atowak have created, they use a fish scale finishing on the plate below the rotating display. Look at that, guys. Look at the details. And wow, it gives that flare and twinkle of distant stars. I think I've got a wild imagination, but it helps create that sci-fi aesthetic as Atowak, the Cosmofleet, were looking for with those wandering hour arms. Very cool indeed. The same is arguably true of that superluminova that I showed in the intro, which creates a nice amount of luminescence as shown when I was driving. The lume is fantastic on this watch. Very, very cool indeed. Now, the timepiece, if we turn the watch over, the timepiece is hosting a heavily modified Miyota 9029 movement. Now, there's a reason why the watch is a lot cheaper than its Swiss counterpart, the Swiss alternative. However, this Miyota movement is so heavily modified, it's almost unrecognizable. And due to this adaptation and modification by Atowak, they now call this movement the AK-06CA. Look at this. It has a 38-hour power reserve and it's equipped with a vertical orbit wandering hour module. Now, this combination of advanced module and with this, cost-effective movement, which is, Citizen Miyota, heavily modified, they're basically replicated 2824 or Selita SW200 equivalent in the Japanese world, makes this watch extremely affordable in comparison to its Swiss alternative from AP, Starwell with the UR100 and things that you get from MBNF as well. Now, specifically Atowak's Cosmofleet watch is coming in at just under $3,000, which I believe in pounds sterling is around £2,400 sterling for 2024. Now, it's going to be limited production and the watch is being released in a series of pre-order purchase slots, and its official launch date is on the 29th of November 2024, guys. So not long to go. If you're interested in this watch, I'll leave a link in the description. But what can I say? My first impressions, well, what can I say? First impressions were very good. In fact, better than good. It felt light. The hand finishing the dial is very evident. It feels like a step up for Atowak, and I really mean this. It's definitely a step up in class. Everything is quality driven in its execution, and I state their key objective was to step it up, and they have done that, and they have been very successful. I love the two straps that are provided, the blue Italian leather strap and the nylon strap. Nice combo mix, it gives it a different feel, bit of a summer vibe with the blue, and gives it that more techno, alien, funky, ultra complication on the nylon strap. Very cool, and they give you like a very cool screwdriver as well to adjust the strap as well. But in the car world, we call this a traffic stopper. And this is a watch that you want to get noticed. It's not a watch that you want to put under the cuff for sure. This is a watch that you want to showcase. It's a conversational starter. Now, I want to give Atowak a big shout out, and I'll end this video on this note because I'm talking a little bit too much today. I want to thank Atowak for allowing us mere mortals to experience an ultra complication timepiece without making us bankrupt, guys. And I want to say once again, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.